Hey guys, okay, so for today's video, I thought I would share with you guys a little bit of a timeline. I haven't started hormones yet. I am starting hormones in a little less than a month, so I'm super excited. But I thought I would share with you a timeline of how my appearance has changed pre-HRT, so pre-hormone replacement surgery therapy. Basically, I moved to Toronto about almost 2 years ago now, and when I moved to Toronto, I knew that I wanted to start my new life, and I knew that I wanted to start my journey, and I decided to just be myself and go full on with it. And so this video, I'm going to share with you a few photos on my Instagram and kind of talk about what was going through my mind when I took the photos, just kind of show you like from 2 years ago how much I've changed on the outside and how much I've grown into myself. If that sounds exciting to you, then just keep watching and let's get started. I'm gonna show you my Instagram. So starting with this photo here, by the way, if you wanna follow my Instagram, it's down in the description box below. It's just my name, Bilous. Okay, so this photo right here is me with a lavender pinky wig on with some, excuse me, beautiful pink smoky makeup and my pink eyebrows that I've been rocking lately with my pink hair. This is one of the most recent photos that I've taken, and this is the most true to myself. You would have saw in the last video. This is the makeup I wore in the last video, and I really enjoyed that photo. So I thought I would start off with that one first. Now we're gonna scroll all the way down until we get to the photos of when I first moved to Toronto. Okay, let's begin with this photo. This was 96 weeks ago. I wish it told me like when. So this would have had to been 2015. So as you can see, I have a lot of scruff, which I don't have half or like 80% as much scruff as I used to because I've been going through electrolysis. But yeah, you can definitely see the scruff. You can definitely see how much thicker my eyebrows are, how short my hair is, obviously. I am wearing a full face of foundation and concealer and bronzer. My brows are done a little bit. I have some lip balm on, I think. But that, and a little bit of mascara, but that's pretty much it of makeup in this photo. So that was before I moved to Toronto. So now let's show you, these photos here are when I first bought a wig online. So this is the first wig I've ever put on with a full glam face and makeup. Eyelashes on in this photo. I have my nose snatched to the gods. You can see how skinny my nose is. My skin just looks flawless. It's a very natural look, but this was probably the first time I ever felt like truly happy and confident in the way I looked. Like it was so surreal having my first wig that I had bought online. It was really cheap. It was on some Chinese website, Japanese website online. It took like months for it to come in, but it was so cheap. But yeah, I loved that photo. I thought it was so beautiful. This photo right here is probably the first selfie that I took when I moved to Toronto. Again, you can see, look at that scruff. I was letting my scruff grow. You can see I'm wearing a little bit more mascara. This is when I started working in the cosmetics industry. I have my Sailor Moon shirt on. I'm doing the duck lips. I'm feeling myself. I'm feeling good, but I'm still excited and I know what's coming. I know that I'm going to branch out, and you can see it in my eyes that like my wheels are turning, and I'm like, you know what? This is just the beginning, and I was so excited. These photos are from a video, these two dress up ones that I did here on my channel. You can probably find it. It was a spoof of the Fifth Harmony song. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling that photo. Okay, so you can see that I started wearing some lipsticks. I was given some gratis from work. So this is one of the first pink lip colors that I had gotten from work, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna push some boundaries with this. Is this my color? Is this my color? But yeah, I thought, you know, just push a little bit of boundaries. These photos aren't out of the ordinary for me. I always took photos with perfect complexion, perfect eyebrows, a nudie lip. I was so happy with this photo. My skin looked literally plastic, and I was obsessed with that photo. So I did videos with, I called her KorKor. She was my alternate ego, and it was when I knew that I wanted to transition, but I was too afraid. So I thought I could do videos and dress up and just play it off as a character as opposed to being myself. It was just so exciting for me to put on a wig and fake breasts and just, I don't know, just play around. Like you can see in this photo, fake boobs on, and I'm just feeling myself. Like, look at this. Look at me smiling away. like just feeling myself. Even when I didn't have makeup on, I was playing with the wig. I couldn't stay away from the wigs. I was so obsessed. I would literally get home from work and I would put the wigs on before I washed my makeup off. Or even if I was off for a day, I'd put the wig on and I would put the fake breasts on and I would like run around my room and like just sit and watch YouTube with them on and just feel like the person that I wanted to be, feel like happy in my own skin. Obviously I don't do it as much anymore because I feel a lot comfortable with who I am as a person and the way that I look and where I am in general. But because it was so new to me, I used to literally wear it all the time. So here you can see I started playing around with a little bit of a winged liner. I used eyeshadow to give myself a little bit of a wing. Look at how much scruff I have though, oh my god. Here I have some colored contacts in, some black contacts, and I did like a gray kind of lip for Halloween. And then here I did a little bit of a smoky eye. Like I was pushing my boundaries and every time I went to work with more makeup on, I was scared. I felt confident, but I also felt nervous and scared to wear more makeup, even though like in these photos, it really doesn't seem like I'm wearing that much more makeup, but just a little bit more just felt like so much more. These photos here where I'm all dressed up, one of my best friends, Vicky, did my makeup. She is an amazing makeup artist, and she did my makeup and I did some videos and I felt so glam. I felt so beautiful. Halloween, we did some Halloween makeup. I started going heavier with some blush, mascara. These are like some of my favorite photos I've ever taken of myself. The structure of my face and my cheekbones and my nose and my eyebrows, just everything is perfect. Again, look at that scruff. So as you can see, I was pretty confident in wearing a full face of makeup without anything on the eye. I barely wore any eyeshadow. That was something that for me was pushing it too far and I was still too nervous to do. This is when I first got my septum pierced. And I was, again, so happy. Oh, happy 2016. So this must have been the beginning of 2016. I was so happy with this photo. I thought I felt like a god. I felt like a goddess. I felt like, oh my god, I'm so beautiful and I'm myself. And this is who I want to be. I want to be this person every day of my life. Like I want to just wear this wig and do my makeup and just, I felt so good about this photo. And then I did some videos with the wig here. Actually cut the bangs on this wig myself because there was no bangs, so it just kept coming in my face. So I cut the bangs on the wig and it just fit my face so well. So in this photo, I had gotten a colored mascara. So I started playing around with colored mascara. And then this was the first day I went with a bold wing liner. Obviously you can tell I have a little bit of lashes on and a little bit of a wing liner, nothing dramatic. But again, as I wore it, I felt like it was so dramatic and I was so happy, but I was so nervous and I felt so judged. Even though nobody judged me, everybody was so positive and everybody loved it. Every time you wear more and more makeup or an amazing look when you go into my work, people always lift you up. The people I work with are amazing and I love them. So then I decided to be even bolder. So we did this like smoky, dramatic eye. Here's some photos with Vicky, again, one of my best friends. I had no wig on in these photos, but I felt so beautiful. I had like a bronzy kind of colored eye on. Nothing too dark, but just enough to give me some definition and to make my face look a little bit more feminine. Again, you can see I have a little bit of a scruff, but this is also when I started middle parting my hair. And at first, people were not on board with the middle part. People did not like my middle part. And I remember like going to work and some people would be like, why do you have a middle part? And I'd be like, I don't know, I just like it. Like, you know, but the truth is that the middle part really made me feel more feminine. I think because the middle part kind of like rounds your forehead out a little bit. So it really made me feel more feminine. And even though people kind of questioned it, I still did it because it still felt good. In this photo, same kind of eye makeup in the last photo with the bronzy eye. You can see just how much how much more feminine a middle part makes my face. But here's my septum ring and my scruffiness. This photo is from the night when I first got my tattoo done. So my tattoo on my wrist, I got done when I made the promise to myself that I was going to tell my mom about wanting to transition and being transgender. So that was my That was my mark. That was my my new beginnings tattoo. And this was the night that I got it done. You can see I'm wearing a little bit of a teal eyeliner. I was feeling myself. So this is a photo of me and my mom. We went to a wedding. And this was right after I got my tattoo done. And this was when I told my mom that I was transgender. And if you want to see a video on that, I will make a video. I probably will share the whole thing, how I told my mom I was transgender, how I told my friends I was transgender. If that's something that you want to see, leave a comment down below. The way my hair was in this photo and just the shape of my face and the way that the lighting is, everything about this photo, my necklace with the crescent moon on it, my septum ring, how simple my eyeshadow was, but how much definition it gave my face. I loved this. And the caption too. It's okay to be scared. Being scared means that you're about to do something really, really brave. Oh, so much emotion. I was going through it, you know, and that was still a year ago. Like, that was legit a year ago, and I'm still not on hormones. That's how much of a process it's been. So I did this look. I posted this look on my YouTube channel. It was like a violet teal makeup look. I felt like an anime. These photos, I was really playing up the middle part and just how much of a rounder shape it gave to my face and the bright red lip. The only thing that was taking away from these photos for me was the scruff. And at this point, I was getting laser hair removal. And I was working towards it, but I was too lazy to shave every day. So I still like kind of let the scruff grow in. So right about here is when I think I really shifted. So I got colored contacts, and something about having the colored contacts was like a light switch in my head. It was just like, you have different colored eyes now. Makeup will stand out so much more now. Like, now is your time. So as soon as I got my colored contacts, that was it. I wore eye makeup every day pretty much after that. So you can see that I have some warm pinks and mauves and stuff on my eye here. My colored contacts to make my eyes blue, which I wear pretty much every day. The photo with the wig again. I love this photo. I feel like I'm so feminine in this photo. And it's like almost like a dream come true looking at this photo because I just feel so beautiful. Another thing that I started doing was getting my nails done on a regular basis. Right now, I just have nail polish on, and it's too much of an expensive hobby to get my nails done every month. But I had been getting my nails done pretty regularly. I would get some shellac or some gel nails. So this is, again, with another wig that I bought online. It's a purple eyeshadow look. And you can see that I definitely really started getting into the makeup. This is when I first dyed my hair. So I cut bangs in my hair and I dyed my hair. I bleached the ends of it blonde. I got highlights. I was really into the bangs. I like the bangs. I like the bangs because I feel like it hid my forehead and it made my face seem less long. But the bangs were a big upkeep, and I don't know, I grew out of them. So I decided against the bangs, getting the bangs again. But I did like having bangs, and I do miss them sometimes. So this is when I first put a little bit of lavender in my hair. I was like, now that my hair is bleached and I have highlights and the whole ends of my hair is bleached, I can add whatever color I want. So I added purple, and the way that my eyes pop in this photo, the way my makeup is so slightly done, it's like bridal makeup almost, and my eyes just pop with my contacts. This is probably one of my most liked photos on Instagram, and it's the only photo I think that I have on with a hat. So you can kind of see that I kept up with the purple hair for a little bit. This photo holds a kind of special place in my heart because a lot of people commented on how beautiful the makeup looked and stuff. And actually my mom commented on it, and her comment was something along the lines of, when you come home, you need to teach me how to make my eyes pop like this. And my mom really doesn't talk to me like that. She never had in the past anyways. And I feel like because I opened up to her, we've been a lot closer. And just that comment, I don't know, really, it hit home with me. And I was almost afraid to post this photo like on my Facebook and show my family and stuff like that, because I do look pretty feminine, and it is like, at this point, I don't think it's a secret anymore. Do you know what I mean? But the love and support that I got from it, it's truly inspiring, and it felt really good. This photo here, I was really proud of the thick wing that I did. It made my eyes look huge with my lashes that I had on. So that was a pretty look. I went to school for photography, so I love taking photos of people and making them feel beautiful and look beautiful, and beauty shots. And Vicky actually did the makeup for a lot of these models. These photos are one of my top 5 favorite selfies I've ever taken. This wig was everything. The lashes were everything. The way I did my makeup was everything. It was simple, but it was beautiful. my nails added to the photo, just everything about this photo and this photo right here, beautiful. Like this, if I could look like this every day, like I would be so happy. I feel so feminine. I feel so androgynous and fantasy and just beautiful. Oh, I love those photos. This photo actually was posted on the Etsy Instagram page. That was pretty cool. I was pretty happy about that. That's the first time any of my photos have ever been reposted. You can see I did a lot of holiday looks. I dyed my hair pink, which was kind of scary, but I actually loved it, and that's what I have now. It faded out into like this light pink kind of rose goldy kind of color. This photo here I tried to do the twiggy kind of drawn on eyelash under the eyes, and I did a really natural look with some freckles. I didn't edit it as much as my other photos. You can kind of see the texture of my skin. It's not all completely blurred out. And this is when I first discovered this setup with the lighting and like the reflective and the beautiful glowing light. So I did some makeup looks with that. And that pretty much brings us back up to where we are now. So yeah, that is where I've come from, where I've been in the last 2 years. That is a kind of an insight to how much I've changed my appearance on the outside. I've let my hair grow. I've started wearing more makeup. I've been paying more attention to my nails, and I've been getting electrolysis. Basically where I am right now, I'm waiting for the doctors to okay me to start my HRT, and that should start in less than a month, so I'm so excited for that. That's where I am right now. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it inspires you if you're out there and you're just as impatient as I was to start HRT, to just realize that you can change a lot on your outside to reflect who you are on the inside without having to jump on the HRT. I know one of the biggest things for me is that I feel like I don't have control, and I feel like I'm waiting around for a doctor to tell me that it's okay and that I can start. 2 years ago when I moved to Toronto, I decided that I was going to transition. A year ago is when I got my tattoo and told my mom and wanted to start HRT, and I'm just starting it in a month. So it's been a long time coming, and I've been really impatient, and I'm so excited. But again, I needed that time, and I would not be where I am today if I didn't have that time. Again, I believe everything happens for a reason. If you're out there and you're going through something like this and you're impatient, just know that everything happens for a reason, and everything that you're going through is setting you up for your future. So try not to be too sad and upset about it. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you thought in a comment down below. Don't forget to subscribe to my Instagram so you can see all these photos as I post them. And I will see you in my next video. Bye!